Zryken, この後すぐ
Hello, I'm Zryken. Welcome to another review. This one is a little out of my range. Now I think about it. Um, so here is one, and here is two. Uh, what are these? These are mini force. I've only known them by name, and the fact that they reminded me of Go Busters. They're a whole nother Sentai thing. So this one's Sammy, and I had to look up the other one. This one's name is Volt. So you get that. These are two different lines. Like you get the robot there, it's like so completely different. And then you get like that, and it's like they're all different. Like they all have their own robot. This one's busted. Why? But this is what they look like when they transform. This is what they look like when they have robots. And then this is more. There's a lot to Mini Force actually, and there was like a few that I wanted to get personally. And the funny thing about those, the ones I wanted to get were the fact that they were heads. They were robot heads. so, so here are the cars. They were smaller than I thought. So we could take a look at them both at the same time. So this one is Volt. This one is kind of a sports car. You can tell it's a robot underneath. But like, for the feel of this is really nice. It feels very, like one of those like kids toys. Like it felt like that at first, and then just the fact that he could roll speed. Okay, that's Volt. He's the fastest. And then here is Sammy. I don't know what Sammy is. It looks like a fire truck, but you could. I think this is like almost a knockoff to Optimus Prime because of the fact that it looks like there's a. It's like a Transformers logo, but that's not the case. But yeah, this one's a bigger, bulkier truck. You can see robot under here as well. But then you got those two, and they. Is Sammy a girl? No, Sammy's a dude. Okay. But yeah, you can also roll. But yeah, we can go with this one first because this one is interesting. So what you want to do is take off this part because we're gonna need it later. Everything's fumbling in my hands lately. You're gonna break them in half is what I want to say. It kind of feels that way. I don't want to actually break them though, but you're gonna have to like find a way to leverage it so that way it can come out like this. Then, well, it's already split in half now. You're gonna put the windshield into the back, then bring out the feet, and then slide the front part down. I don't exactly know the best way to hold on to this, and I don't want to break this. Oh god, it doesn't want to come down. Come on! Oh, what the heck? So you do that for both arms, and then until you hear a click. Okay, there we go. We bring the arms out, then bring it down. So then we just look at his backside now. So there's that. He has head articulation, okay. But you put this piece, as you can see from the tab, onto the chest. And yeah. Wait, I think. Oh no, it goes. This is as far as it goes. So there you go. Posability wise, he can't move his arms forward, but he can't move them. He can't twiddle them to the side. It's kind of pitiful, actually. Then, not really pitiful. I'm sorry. It's not great. It's not the greatest, but it's something. He can go really far forward, really far back. He can do the Van Damme splits, and he can have knee articulation if you really count it like that. Can he stand? Not really. He could just stand normally, just fine, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So there's Volt. It's super weird. So gonna put him to the side, and then we're gonna do Sammy. First off, you're gonna take these off because they're gonna be needed for later. Then you're gonna do the same thing. This one wasn't as hard, but I think the cool thing is seeing this, and you see like it all get hidden underneath, and then you get like the legs are like covering it. That's it. Split the leg, and then bring this entire top part out like that. Slide this front part down without trying to, praying to God that you don't break this, because this is mine. Then you bring the arms out, you bring it down like that, and then you're gonna accordion it down so this peg goes into that hole. Can you see that? Maybe not, but like there's a hole in there. I guarantee it that my finger is on, that this peg is gonna go into, and then you just do that. And then you're gonna bring these again, put them on the shoulder, and there we go. We got Sammy. And posability, same thing. So maybe a little less in the back. He can't do the Van Damme unless you want to break off a leg. So forward. He has a slight knee. It doesn't look like it's bending though. So that is that. Size comparison. Who do I have that's willing to be a sacrifice for this? Why can you not stand? I got another transforming robot right here. Hold on. Let me get that quick. Let me situate you in a way that make you presentable. Shinkalian E7 Shine. And just because it's right next to me, a Ranger key. Because everyone has a Ranger key. Or if they don't, sorry, I'm just taking everything with writers. A Marvel Legends Japan Toei Spider-Man. I am the emissary of hell. So, there's that. And take these guys away. And yeah, camera died. We're back. So, verdict. I do recommend. If you want like quick transformation stuff, this is fun. But apparently, well, actually, it's still going on. There's a whole bunch of better mini force triggers that you can get nowadays. Like I said, one of the ones that they have transform from heads to a robot with that same head. I think there's like a whole bunch of Korean robot stuff that I want to dive into too. Dive into as well. That's what I meant to say. So, yeah. For really cheap. I heard that these were cheap. So, yeah. I do recommend them. These are fun. Like, these are kind of like just like really fun fidget things. Oh, yeah. The head, you can't move your head as much, but look at that. I always end my reviews with just to take a look at the head. Like, this is very, I was gonna say, this reminds me of Twitch from Transformers Earthrise, and this came out before Twitch, so what if they're copying that? I don't know what this is, unless it's like the rack for the holding stuff. Let's look at his detail. I do like the chest, because I'm a big sucker for Brave Wings. So, that he has a really, I think out of the two, this is my favorite head design though, because of the fact that it's like a mouth plate, but like you could tell that the back is lacking a lot. The hollow feet, they both have hollow feet, and it's unavoidable. And then if it was like an actual Transformers toy or something like that, a lot of people be like, no, it's not acceptable. They have the budget. They could do, yeah, whatever. You got it. You guys get the point. But yeah, that is Zryken. That is Mini Force right there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.